The point with Ireland and Portugal is that I think this is a recognition from the Eurozone and from the European Union that Ireland and Portugal have pretty much been following the path of reforms to their economies as laid out by the IMF and the European Union and the ECB, the so-called Troika, in exchange for their bailouts. And it's a recognition of that fact that they are making good progress, so they're rewarding them, if you like, for good behaviour. But they're also recognising the fact that the austerity, the cuts in public spending, the tax rises are taking their toll on both economies, and that the austerity first approach has actually weakened the economic growth in many of the countries of southern Europe under these programmes. And because of that, I think it is a tacit recognition of the fact that the bailout conditions need to be eased off slightly. There is some more money for Cyprus. Olli Rehn, the EU's chief economics official, has said this afternoon that there could be some way of freeing up European Union regional development funding and fast-tracking it, if you like, to Cyprus to help out there. That will give them some money. It's not going to plug this 6 billion or so euro gap, which came out in leaked documents earlier this week. Now, there's been some controversy about that. Today, Olli Rehn, that top official who I mentioned, referred to it in his press conference. He said that the media had been comparing apples with pears and coming up with oranges. The 17 billion euro figure, which was the original figure we thought that Cyprus needed, was related, he said, to net financing needs. This new figure of 23 billion is a gross financing concept. Now, if that sounds like he's using words to try and get round the fact that Cyprus is in an even bigger hole than it was at first thought, you might want to refer to what the Cypriot government has been saying. Today, yet again, they're reiterating the fact that the reason they need more money, the reason that the hole in their public finances is bigger than they had at first thought, is because the economy is in far worse shape than they had at first thought. So whoever's right in terms of the nuance here, the bottom line is that Cyprus needs an awful lot of money, and it's still only going to get 10 billion plus a little bit in regional funding from the European Union and the IMF.